Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Honorable Judge. My name is Kiran Atafunisa and I am from SMA Negeri Satu Langsa. I'm a pro team of debate topic. This house will incentive employers to hire non-university graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, before entering the topic of this debate, we should know the definition, the title uh, of the issue we are raising. The word incentive means a bonus or addition in the form of money, goods, and facilities to a person or group to increase motivation and performance them in achieving their goals. Well, the word employers refers to someone who has a company. And non-university graduates are people who only graduate from elementary school, junior high school, or high school. Many people measure the standard of a person's ability to work based on how high their education is. Even though many non-university graduates are more experienced and more capable at work, I believe that the topic of non-university graduates can get incentive in working. I have some argument and I will give you my first argument. The namely is preparation of vocational school students to hone their skill. I once heard my friend's experience as a student at a vocational high school. He took a major that is currently in high demand, namely is software engineering. He said that in this department you really learn how to code, how to make game, how to make website, and many other things. Where skills like this are really needed by big companies, not only is the material taught, but there are also many practical assignments given. So the students are more mature in the major they are studying. According to the article from Commandicboot, practical presentation in vocational school their portion reaches 60%, while only theory is it only 40%. From here we know that vocational school graduates are more honed and ready to work, and even at the vocational school where my friends goes to school, they provide guidance for students who want to work abroad. They provide German or Japanese language tutoring, so that after graduating from vocational school, they can continue to Germany or Japan. Next, my second argument, namely is assurance in work. We cannot believe that college graduates are more likely to get a job. Many college graduates are unemployed. There are indeed some who get jobs, but on average they are not in accordance with their major taken during college. I take the example of my cousin, who previously studied teacher education, but when he graduated, he worked as an employee at a reflexive message place. But for vocational school graduate, because science grade 10, they have been trained to be ready for work. They have experience and can be put forward to apply for job. Even since vocational school, they have been given recommendation a good place to work by their teacher. Especially when in grade 12, they have a field work program that if they are good at working, the company or the place where they practice it can make a work contract after they graduate. This is what makes vocational school graduate more secure in terms of getting a job. The basis of this argument is also in the Campasiana article, where it is written that formal education alone is not enough to ensure success in the workplace. Graduates need to equip themselves with additional skills such as a mastery to technology. Next, my third argument, which is not everyone can continue their studies. If you want to go to college and then your parents must be willing to spend a lot of money too. College fees are very expensive, especially if you chose the wrong major. Then the money spent during college will be waste. There is a lot of employment among university graduates because many of the students chose the wrong major because they after follow their friends major. Also written in the Campasiana article, Jakarta, November 25, 2024. The phenomena of employment among college graduates is still one of the major issues facing Indonesia. Based on the last data from the Central Statistic Agency or BPS, the high employment rate in 2024 will reach um, 7.35 35%. These figures show that even though they have a bachelor degree, some graduates still have difficulty getting jobs. The last argument is does not have to be from a company but can build your own business. Vocational school graduates who have been equipped with skills from grades 10 to 12. They do not have to wait to be accepted by a company, but they can build their own business from the result of them honing their skill well at school. By building their own business, they will not be tied to pressure from their superiors because they are the superiors in the business they build. Advantage of working after graduating from high school or vocational school. First, they will get the opportunity to earn a stable income. Second, provide opportunities for students to gain work experience and skill that can help them in the future. Third, building networking because students meet people with different backgrounds and will broaden their knowledge, their social circle. The, then fourthly, it can save the time and money needed to continue to a higher level. Also, the five that it can increase independence because it is trying to manage time, how to work, how efficiently, and trying to how to manage money so that it can be saved and used every day too. Weakness and solution. Although there are many advantages, there are also disadvantages. One of which is the lack of possibility of earning a higher income in the future. But a solution can be found by continuing to study after earning an income to climb the ranks. It doesn't have to be a good university because only a degree is needed. So, from the argument above it can be concluded the fictional school graduate can also be equal to college graduate in terms of earning income and can even earn because of their abilities which has been honed. Since high school or fictional school graduates can achieve success abroad by taking courses. Another advantage is that high school or fictional school graduates who start their own business don't have to face pressure from their superiors because they are the ones who open job vacancies. To improve your quality in achieving success, there are several things that must be honed. First, start learning a foreign language from high school. Second, ask your senior about their experience in getting a job so you can face the same problem. Third, start building a wide social network because this is very important to get a good job. Because to build an advantage nation, we start with small thing to from big thing in the future. Our future is in our hands, and best graduates if they are not based on communication skill and other day, then they are useless. That all are for me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.